there's a couple who have really been through it. And this is Crazy Kennar and his girlfriend, long-term girlfriend, who goes by the name of I'm losing her name. Who goes by the name? Okay, why am I losing her name? She goes by the name of Natalie. Yes, Natalie Asewe. Now, the two of them had been having a very private relationship. We remember them speaking about each other recently, and then there was that photo shoot. You see her right there with the baby bump? It was a baby bump shoot because it was that how serious this relationship was. They were even planning on having children together and so on and so forth. However, the sad reality that hit them last year, a time like now, was that they went to the hospital to deliver a child. The child was put into NICU, that is intensive care unit for children, neonatal intensive care. And 5 days in NICU, the baby said adios. And that is just like the saddest thing that can happen to someone. Like you've carried your child to term and you have lost them after they are out in the world. Like I can't even imagine how heartbreaking that must be. And honestly, they have been heartbroken because while all this was happening, Crazy Kennar was planning his event, the Happy Country event, concurrently. So basically, he's supposed to have his event 4 days after the loss of his child with Natalie. And honestly, don't even know how he did that event because he just put in the mental fortitude that it takes for someone to deal with such a huge loss and period of mourning and still deliver to this extent is just it's inhuman. It's supernatural. Now, obviously, the two of them have been speaking about this for a bit, and recently, Ms. Natalie went ahead and spoke about the loss of their child, and she posted a picture with their child and said, "My son would have been turning 1 year old," and she wished him a happy birthday and added how loss has been a huge part of her life for the past year. And basically the same narrative that she was telling us initially, which was she doesn't even mourn necessarily only the child loss. She also mourns the tears and the crying of her child that she never had. She mourns the first steps of this child that she'll never see. She mourns the way he would speak, because you know the way the child would eventually speak. Teaching him how to walk, seeing him grow every day reveals a new reason why she missed out on and what exactly she missed out on. And she said it was a very sad way to have the child taken away, but the angel decided, you know what, this is their time. And honestly, they have been really struggling with the situation. I remember Crazy Kennar last year speaking about the fact that he is happy that for the success of the event, but he has had to go through that while mourning the loss of their child. Honestly, 1 year later, it's probably not going to be any easier. In fact, even what's her name, Nazizi, who lost her child when they'd gone on holiday in Tanzania, every so often she will just come online and she will just say, like, she will vent about how heavy it is, how sad she is, how this was a big event that was happening today and my son would have been here to see it, but they're no longer here. Like, the loss of a child is heavy, very heavy. The loss of someone who is part of you. You have cooked that baby in your belly or in someone else's, regardless, they're your child. I think that's a tough one. I don't even know what else to say, but we're very sorry for your loss, and we hope that you keep finding the courage to keep pushing, because it must be hard.
It is a difficult thing to go through, and I wish them all the best. Whew, it's
quite heavy.